Hey guys, what's going on everybody? Spooky T here. Today we're going to be talking about a breakout strategy that I like to trade. It involves two different indicators, so without further ado, let's get on into it. So the first one that we're going to be using is the Kalman Trend Levels by Big Beluga. So go ahead and add that to your chart right there. And the second indicator that we're going to be using is called Squeeze Momentum Indicator, this one right here, by Lazy Bear. We don't need to change any settings or anything like that, just go ahead and add them to your charts and you should have something like this and something like this. So the way that the Kalman Levels indicator works is it basically draws this moving average type ribbon here, and what we're going to want to look for is we're going to want to look for a crossover on this indicator. And as you can see, as it's breaking out of this consolidation right here, we're getting a crossover up on this indicator. So you could just take an entry right here, but really what you want to do is you want to wait for a pullback a lot of the times, just in case this ends up being a false breakout situation. And the second thing we're looking for is we're going to be looking for this squeeze momentum indicator to be confirming the momentum and volume in the move. So a lot of times what I like to do is I like to draw a little line here and just kind of track it up as it goes. As you can see with each candle, as the momentum grows, it pretty sustainably moves up. So right here would be a good entry point. As you can see, the crossover happens on the Kalman, and then another good part of this indicator is that it draws out these little zones here, and these are actually support and resistance zones that the Kalman Trends indicator actually prints for you. So a lot of the times what I'll do is we can put our stop loss probably about right back here, right underneath the ribbon. So what we want to do is we want to wait for a cross and then take your entry on a pullback if the squeeze momentum indicator confirms, as it did right here. As you can see, this has been a pretty good trade. And if you're somebody who likes to add to winning trades like me, you can even add on pullbacks to the indicator itself. But a lot of the times I like to take profits out first and then maybe re-enter with like a double-sized position on a pullback, risking some money that I already made. You know, if you want to move your stop to break even or trail your stop or something like that, however you want to do your risk management is ultimately up to you. But as you can see here, that's a pretty solid trade, and it just takes these two components. It's a pretty good strategy. Feel free to test it for yourself. I use both of these indicators in my personal trading. Anytime that, you know, aside from these shaded boxes that it prints as support and resistance levels, anytime that it pulls back in between these two sections of the ribbon could be considered a valid point to take an entry as well. So you don't have to feel like you have to catch it right here, you know, or right in the beginning of the breakout. But yeah, as you can see, any of these really would have been sufficient as well. So that's going to be about it. Hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, that's great. And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.